All right. Okay. So hi everyone. So welcome back. So this is the lesson number 2, okay, for our Form 5 chemistry. Yeah. So we are just second lesson, okay, for the new Form 5 chemistry syllabus. Okay. All right. So guys, before I start, same thing. There are a few things we need to do first. All right. So I always love to start my class with some revision. Okay. So this is our plan. So we will spend about 10 to 15 minutes to revise whatever thing we cover last lesson. Okay, we will do a very quick revision, a quick summary so that you can recall back whatever thing you have learned. Okay, so if there is any one of you here, you miss out the first lesson. Okay, if you miss out the first lesson, it is highly advisable for you to watch back the recording. Yeah, it is highly advisable for you to watch back the recording, because if you didn't watch the recording, you might feel a bit blur and you might feel left out. You might feel that, hey, what is happening? Okay, I cannot follow already. Yeah. So that's why whenever you miss out the class, it is always good to get back the recording and watch. Okay, so we will do some revision together first. Then we will do some exercises based on what we learned. Then only we spend about 1 hour to learn something new today. Yeah. So today we will learn something quite technical. Technical means they require some skill. Okay. All right. So okay. For the recording, basically on top of the on the descriptions of the group, there is a YouTube link. Yeah, there's a YouTube playlist that you can click on to access to those links. Yeah. All right. Okay, good. So now let's start. Okay, so first of all, let's do a quick recap what I told you last week. Okay, first of all, nothing to do with chemistry. So I want to share something with you all, nothing to do with chemistry first. Okay. I mentioned that last week. Okay, I mentioned in the last lesson that okay, for your batch, there is a very big problem because there is there's a rumors that your SPM will start very, very early this year. Okay, so there are two rumors. The first rumors is that SPM will start around 18 of December. There's another rumors that SPM might start as early as end of November. Yeah, there are two rumors out there. Okay, whatever what it is, I want to prepare for the worst. Prepare for the worst means that let's assume that SPM, okay, SPM will actually start, let's say, end of November. Okay, let's assume that lah. Okay, so that's why I want you all to know that the biggest problem for you all is that you don't have enough time. The time is not enough for you. That's why I told you in the last lesson, there are a few things you need to do. Number one, you need to work very hard from the beginning. You cannot say, okay, I want to chill, I want to stay relaxed for the first few months. Don't ever think that. Yeah. Don't ever think that, because your time is not enough one. Your school will begin in March for the new school calendar year. And around September, it should be your trial exam paper. Soalan percubaan already. It will be your percubaan. Okay, so the time is really, really short for you to cover everything. Okay, so that's why you cannot keep on like very chill, want to relax it, and then no, you need to start working hard from the beginning. Okay, I told this in the last lesson, right? Next one. Okay, I told you all that we will start to do extra classes. We will start extra classes starting from March. For this month, which is February, we won't have any extra class yet. But starting from March, we have to do extra class already. So on average, we will have about 2 extra classes in a month. Some of the month, we will have even 3 extra classes. Some of the month, we might even have 3 extra classes. So the schedule will looks a bit like this. Okay, the schedule will looks a bit like this. Okay, so as you can see, guys, all right, there are total 5 color here. These 5 color indicate 5 different chapters. We have only 5 chapters for our chemistry study in Form 5 lah. Okay, as I told you, chapter 1 is super long. So you can see chapter 1, we need 22 lessons. We need 22 lessons to cover chapter 1. Then after that, chapter 2, which is the one in the pink color. Then we have chapter 3, light blue color, chapter 4 and chapter 5 lah. So in average, we need about 52 lessons. Okay, in average, my plan is use 52 lessons to cover the whole Form 5 chemistry syllabus. Okay, so the reason why we spend so much lesson is because I spend a lot of time to do exercises with you. I not only teach you the theory, I also do a lot of exercises with you, which will take a lot of time, because I believe that if you only attend those last minute seminar, like 3-hour seminar, I won't say it is useless, but it is not very useful, because what you want to learn in 3 hours, can you learn everything you should know in Form 4 and Form 5 in 3 hours? Impossible, right? Okay. And then the so-called answering techniques. You shouldn't learn answering techniques last minute. Okay, no, you should learn answering technique all the while. Okay, you should learn answering techniques for every single chapter, every single subtopic. Not only 3 hours learn answering technique. No, it's not. Okay, so that's why I want you to know that. So I want to show you this. So all the red color thing here, this will be some extra class. You can see, right? Let's say on March, we will have, I plan to have 2 extra classes, which is on the 9th and 23rd. Okay, let's say you can see on the April, there are 2 extra classes. One is on 6th, another one is on 27th. Okay, something like that. Okay, so these are the plan. All right, so my plan is to finish everything at the end of September. So end of September, we will finish all the Form 5 syllabus. That is our plan. Okay, so hopefully because I want you to know this so that you are not too chill, you're not too relaxed. Okay, and don't feel panic and don't feel bad. The time is sufficient. Some people start to get panic for no reason already. No need to feel panic one. If you start working hard, let's say from now, you start working hard from now, the time is more than enough. And no worry, I am here to help you. Just follow me step by step. You will be fine. Okay? So our extra class will be on Saturday. If there is any extra class, the extra class should be on Saturday. Okay? And for those who couldn't make it for the extra class, because I do understand sometimes you have your planner, you have your own planning. So maybe you couldn't make it. Never mind. Because all the classes, we will have a recording. So I only want one thing from you. If let's say you happen that you couldn't attend the extra class, let's say you couldn't make it for the extra class, I want to make sure that you watch the recording before the next lesson. So this is very important. Let's say, for example, today is Thursday, which is our regular class. Let's say this Saturday, there is an extra class and you couldn't make it. So you need to make sure you watch the recording before next Thursday. Because if you don't watch the recording, you directly attend next Thursday class, you feel super blur. You will feel very, very blur. Okay, because you miss out one lesson already. So if you couldn't make it for the extra class, please make good use of the technology. Watch the recording. This is what I want from you. Okay, see, as simple as that. All right. Okay. So let's come back here. Okay. So, okay, let me bring you back here. Okay. So, like what I told you, so we will have extra class starting from March all the way to September. And you should start doing good quality question. I always mention a lot of students, what's the problem? They don't know what they don't know. They feel so good about themselves. They feel that they know everything. But at the end of the day, it's not. Like some students, maybe for Form 4 exam, they think they understand. But the result came out is very bad. It's very terrible. They say, sir, I thought I understand the concept, but the result show me otherwise. Okay, so why? So probably it's because your answering technique is not there. You don't know what you should write, you don't know what you shouldn't write, something like that. And there's no shortcut for answering techniques. There's no shortcut for answering techniques. Okay, so these answering techniques, basically you can you need to do good quality question, like past year paper and trial exam paper. Okay, you can get all these things easily from internet. There's a lot of resources, you have it. There is a lot of resources, you have it. Okay, so if you don't know where to get it, you can ask me. Okay, you can ask me. All right. So, and you also can join some Telegram study group. They also have all these resources. These resources is everywhere. You just need to go online and search for it. Okay, simple as that. And then one last thing is that you have to really revise your Form 4. I keep telling you all, okay? A lot of problem for a lot of students, the problem is what? They are okay with Form 5 because Form 5, you are learning. This year, you will learn all the Form 5 things. But Form 4, you won't touch it one. A lot of students, they won't touch Form 4 things. They will only revise Form 4 things when? A few days before exam. Let's say midterm exam. Before a few days before it, that you revise your Form 4. Then after the midterm exam, forget everything. Forget everything. Then after that, wait for another exam again. Then only revise Form 4. Then after the exam, forgot everything again. This is what a lot of students do. Okay? So guys, don't do like that lah. Okay? You should really, really do your Form 4 revision along the way. When I say along the way means what? The whole year, you should revise. And please don't say you have no time, guys. Please don't say you have no time. You have time. Everyone have 24 hours. You just need to know how to make good use of your time. Okay? So allow me to share something with you. Allow me to share something with you. You see, guys, you just need to set a simple target. For example, let's say every week, can I request you do something like this? Apart from tuition, apart from school homework, for example, can I request you, let's say, every week you spend 1 hour in chemistry, for example, every week, just spend 1 hour in chemistry. This is not tuition time. This is not your homework time. This is not the time you learn chemistry in school. No, okay? You just need to spend 1 hour, let's say 1 hour to learn chemistry every week. And in this 1 hour, you can do whatever thing you want. Let's say this 1 hour, I can use it to do revision for Form 4. I can use it to study my Form 5 things, for example. I can use it to do exercises. No problem, just 1 hour. Sir, if I feel I am not so smart, I want to spend longer time, 2 hours, can or cannot? Can, no problem. But I just want you all to know, guys, is it hard to spend 1 hour for chemistry every week? I didn't say 1 hour every day, you know. Okay? I didn't say 1 hour every single day. No, I didn't say that. You just need to spend 1 hour per week. That's enough already. That's enough already. Because you just do a simple calculation. Every week you spend 1 hour on chemistry. Every month you spend 4 hours, for example. Let's say you do this continuously for 9 months. So you will have extra 36 hours on chemistry. Is it very hard to do? No. You just spend 1 hour only. You get the idea. So why a lot of students feel very stressful? Because they only study last minute. If you study very last minute, of course you feel so stressful because you are not taking one subject, right? True or not? You are taking maybe 8, 9, or even 10 subjects. Okay. So if you wait at the end of the day, okay, you wait until last month or you wait until last 2 months, you feel super stressful one because the last 2 months you need to revise 10 subjects. You need to do exercises. You need to do this and that. You feel very, very stressful one. So that's why, guys, I want you to plan for your time. I always say you need to plan for your time, okay? I say this week I spent 1 hour on chemistry. I must do it. I cannot say, oh, I got no mood. I feel moody. I broke up with girlfriend. I broke up with boyfriend. I feel sad. I don't do it. Then it's very hard. So as long as you follow the planner, the time is really, really sufficient for you. Get it? So guys, why I spend the time to talk all these nonsense thing, okay? Or in the other word, why I talk shit on this thing? Because I care about you. Really, I care about you. Because I don't want you to think it's only chemistry. No. Sometimes it's more than that. Sometimes it's really, really more than that. Okay? So it makes a very big difference if you start today and you start 1 month after. It makes a very, very big difference. Okay, so that's what I want for you. This is what I want from you. Okay, plan for it. Okay, if you think 1 hour not enough, 2 hours, and don't think it's a lot, guys. 2 hours per week, not 2 hours per day. You know, all right. So if you can do this consistently, you'll be good. So most importantly is you want to be very consistent, isn't it? You need to be very, very consistent, or we call it very, very regular, isn't it? Like you want to train muscle. Can you like, today I go to gym 7 hours, then after that I rest for 1 month? Cannot, ma. Another person only go to gym 15 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, 3 times in 1 week, continuously do for 1 year. This fella is much better than that guy that gym 7 hours in 1 day. Okay, that's why consistent is very, very important. And don't give yourself so many excuses, please. Don't give yourself so many excuses. Okay, so everyone have 24 hours. That's it. It depends on how you use your time. Okay, so as simple as that. Okay, so don't say you have no time, I guess. Seriously, don't say you have no time. You just you have time. You just need to know how to manage your time. Okay, so guys, let me know in the chat box. Are you okay with this? Sorry for taking some time to share this with you, but I think this is so important. I think this is very, very important for you. Okay, the time is really sufficient one. If you're not being lazy, the time is really, really sufficient. Okay, can. So simple as that. Okay, simple as that. Okay, come, let's start now. Okay, let's start with this whole thing. Okay, let's start with the quick revision first. Okay, we will spend the first 10 to 15 minutes to revise what we learned in the past lesson. Okay, we learned a new chapter. This chapter called Redox. Redox is the longest and hardest chapter in your entire chemistry, Form 4 and Form 5. Okay, Redox is the longest and hardest chapter. But no worry, you will be fine. Just follow me, you'll be fine. And anything not sure, please ask me question. Don't be shy. Please don't be shy with me. Ask question. Okay. So some students, they ask question very last minute, very hard. Like I got some students like, for your information, everyone, next Monday is chemistry paper. Next Monday is chemistry paper for SPM this year. There are some students never ever ask question in the class, then only busy to ask me question these few days. And you see the way they ask the question, you will cry one. They ask something super basic one. Sir, what is atom? What is ion? What few days before SPM, ask a question like this, you will cry one actually. Yeah. So and then some they will start crying already. Some student call me, sir, I have no time ready. Can you help me this and that? I say, why don't you ask me early? Why you ask me so last minute? So because if you ask me very last minute, I have no time to do some magic on you. Understand? I have no time to help you. Because if you ask very last minute, very hard, ma. You left 3 days. What I can do for you? All right. So if you, let's say you ask the question now, it's good. Okay, at least I can do something to help you. Okay, come. Okay, so guys, what is redox? Redox come from two words. The first word called reduction. Second word called oxidation. So redox means what? Reduction and oxidation happen at the same time. Okay. So when you have oxidation process, when you have reduction process, they happen at the same time, then you call it redox. If this chemical reaction only got reduction, don't have oxidation, is it a redox? No. If this chemical reaction only got oxidation, don't have reduction, is it a redox? No. Redox must have both oxidation and reduction. Okay. So guys, anyone can remember how many methods we can use to find out oxidation and reduction? Anyone can remember? Type the number, everyone. Very good. 4. There are total 4 methods that we can use to know this reaction is oxidation or reduction. And I told you, the most important thing is a table. You need to know this table. Can we do a 1-minute revision on the table? Okay. So we have total 4 methods. The first method called oxygen method. Second method called oxidation number method. The third method called hydrogen method. the last method called electron method. Yeah, so we have 4 methods. So how to memorize? I told you in the last lesson, this is oxidation, this is reduction. How to memorize? Look at the first letter, huruf pertama, the first letter, O and O, same letter, put plus. O and O, same letter, put plus. O and H, different letter, put minus. O and E, different letter, put minus. Is it okay? So this is oxidation. Reduction, everything go opposite. Everything terbalik, opposite. Plus, plus, minus, minus, terbalik, minus, minus, plus, plus. So let me know in the chat box, guys. Are you guys still remember this table? Are you guys okay with this table? So this table is very important because I told you, if you don't know this table, I'm not talking about scoring this chapter or get A or get B. No. If you don't know this table, you will fail this chapter. You will fail. Confirm fail. Not even talking about A or B. No, you will fail. Okay. So this table is the most important thing in this chapter. Make sure you know it. All right. So that's it. Okay. So last lesson, we covered 3 methods already. I taught you oxygen method. I taught you oxidation number method. And I taught you hydrogen method. So today, we will focus on electron method. This is what we will do today. Yeah, today our objective very easy. We want to do electron method. Okay, but before that, can we do a quick 5-minute revision on this first? Okay, first of all, let's look at oxygen method. Okay, so oxygen method, we want to focus on oxygen. You want to know whether you gain oxygen or you lose oxygen. You gain oxygen or you lose oxygen. Yeah. So to do that, we need to do something called apple to apple comparison. We need to do apple to apple comparison. So what is apple to apple comparison? You need to choose one apple from the left. You need to choose one apple from the left-hand side and also choose one apple from the right-hand side. So this is important. One from the left, one from the right. You cannot choose 2 apples from the left, cannot. You cannot choose 2 apples from the right, cannot. Must be one from the left and one from the right. And when you choose the apple, you must choose something related. Example. Okay, let's say a quick example here, everyone. Magnesium plus copper oxide become magnesium oxide and copper. Don't memorize. Okay, so can we choose apple together? Let's do it. Choose one apple from the left, let's say, and choose one apple from the right. So there are 2 apples on the right here. Which one should we choose? So you see, this apple got magnesium. You go to choose the apple that also got magnesium. See that? At least they are related. Why you cannot choose copper? Because if you choose magnesium on the left and copper on the right, it is nonsense. Because there is no way magnesium all in sudden become copper. So not, they are not related. They are not related. They have no relationship at all. Magnesium and copper, they have nothing in common. They have nothing similar. Cannot. Magnesium cannot change to copper. No, there's no such thing. So you should choose magnesium and magnesium oxide. At least you see these 2 apples, they have Mg. You see something in common. You see something related. Okay, then you do your apple to apple comparison. When you do the comparison, always compare left to right. So the sequence is important. Left-hand side, go to right-hand side, not the other way around. Sir, can we do right-hand side, go to left-hand side? Cannot. Must be left, go to right. So very important. So left-hand side, go to right-hand side, what you see? The magnesium become magnesium oxide. This magnesium don't have oxygen. This magnesium got oxygen. So the magnesium gains oxygen. So when you gain oxygen, what happened? Gain oxygen, it's oxidation process. Because according to the table, when the oxygen plus means more, gain. When you gain oxygen, it is oxidation process, isn't it? Gain oxygen, it is oxidation process. So now you know already, when magnesium got more and more oxygen, magnesium undergo oxidation. You can say magnesium is oxidized, or you can write magnesium undergo oxidation. Okay, so when magnesium undergo oxidation, so what happened? Okay, so we also learned another one important thing last lesson, the agent. Remember? Can we do another 1 minute revision? Okay, so you need to know something called agent, because in this chapter you will see 4 words. You always see 4 words in this chapter. The first word, who undergo oxidation, who undergo reduction, who is oxidizing agent, and who is reducing agent. You will keep on seeing these 4 words for the next few months. Yeah, for the next few months, you will keep on seeing these 4 words. Oxidation, this is not reducing, sorry guys, I read wrongly, my bad, reduction. So you will see oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent, and reducing agent. You need to know that. So we need to do a quick revision. What is oxidizing and reducing agent? That's why I told you, if you miss out the last lesson, which is lesson number 1, you need to watch back the recording, or else you will feel very blurred. Okay, so what is oxidizing and reducing agent? So guys, when you see agent, agent means they help other people. Agent means I help other people. Tax agent, what tax agent do? Tax agent help other people to do tax. Travel agent, travel agent, what they do? Travel agent, they are somebody who help other people with travel related thing. For example, travel agent help you to book air ticket. Travel agent help you to book hotel ticket. Help you to book hotel. Okay, so this is what the agent do. Agent means they help other people. So what is oxidizing agent? Oxidizing agent help other people, okay, to undergo oxidation. So oxidizing agent, they help other people to undergo oxidation. Reducing agent, what they do? They help other people to undergo reduction. So make sure everyone know what oxidizing agent do. Help other people to undergo oxidation. What reducing agent do? Help other people to undergo reduction. Okay? And I told you in the last lesson how to know who is oxidizing agent, how to know who is reducing agent. How to know? How to know who is oxidizing agent and who is reducing agent. Okay? So we learned in the last lesson. Can we do a revision? Come. Okay. So how to know the agent? Okay, the idea is this. Okay. Substance always behave as the agent for the opposite process that themselves undergo. Okay, substance, they will be the agent for the opposite process that themselves undergo. Which means what? If substance A undergo oxidation, substance A will be the opposite agent. What is opposite? Oxidation, opposite is reduction. So reducing agent. So substance A will be reducing agent. Okay, same thing. If today I have another fella called substance B, substance B undergo reduction. So when you undergo reduction process, you will be the opposite agent. So the opposite of reduction is oxidation. So, but we don't call it oxidation agent. We call it oxidizing agent. Okay, so that's it. So very easy. How to know who is oxidizing agent? You just need to know who undergo reduction. That's it. How to know who is reducing agent? You just need to know who undergo oxidation. That's it. Because the substance always be the opposite agent. Okay. So now look, come back to here. Just now the example we talked about. Okay. So let's say this one. Okay. All right. Magnesium undergo oxidation. So when magnesium undergo oxidation, what happened? Magnesium is reducing agent. So you see, you always be the opposite agent for the process that you undergo. Okay, I hope everyone remember this, because this part can be confusing for somebody. Some of you have no problem at all. I would say 80% of students can understand why. but they will be about 10 to 20% of students very blur, cannot get this idea at all. So if you struggle to understand this idea, please feel free to ask me. I'm here to help you because you really need to understand this concept. If you don't know, you will suffer for the next few months. Okay, next apple to apple comparison. Copper oxide become copper. What happened? Copper oxide got O, copper don't have O. What happened? Lose. So copper oxide loses oxygen. When you lose oxygen, what happened? Come back to the table, everyone. Okay, come back to the table. So when you losing oxygen, so this is oxygen. When you lose oxygen, so it is reduction process. So we know already, okay? Copper oxide undergo reduction. So when copper oxide undergo reduction, what agent you are? Copper oxide is oxidizing agent. Understand? So I keep repeating on this because it is very, very, very important. It is very, very important. Okay? So make sure everyone know. Okay? So that's it. So this is for oxygen method. If you understand oxygen method, you won't have problem with hydrogen method. Understand? Hydrogen method is the same thing. Can we do a 2-minute revision as well? Come, let's do revision. Let's do a revision on hydrogen method. Let's say hydrogen sulfide react with chlorine gas to become hydrochloric acid and sulfur. Okay, let's say this question, let's say I want to use hydrogen method. So same thing. I don't care you use oxygen method or hydrogen method. I don't care. Or whenever you want to do it, always do apple to apple comparison. Yeah. Oxygen method, apple to apple comparison. Hydrogen method, also apple to apple comparison. That's it. So let's do it. So let us choose one apple from the left. So now everyone, can we choose one apple from the right? Yes. So there are 2 apple from the right, 1 and 2. Type in the chat box which apple we should choose. Apple number 1 or apple number 2 on the right hand side. We should choose apple number 1 or we should choose apple number 2 on the right hand side, everyone. Okay, let's try. So we should choose apple number 2. Why? Apple, why we choose this one? Here got sulfur, here got sulfur. Okay? Why don't we choose apple number 1? I see. That's why I say some of you will choose wrongly one. No problem one. That's why I want you to answer. Okay? At least I know some of you will think, oh, I need to choose this. Why we cannot choose this? The reason is this. You see, if you choose this apple, cannot. Here got hydrogen, here got hydrogen, is okay. But how come sulfur all in sudden become chlorine? Cannot, right? Sulfur all in sudden change to chlorine. No such thing, ma. Is it gonna say, oh, today I am a sulfur, tomorrow I become chlorine? Cannot, ma. How come sulfur become chlorine? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. Sulfur cannot become chlorine one. That's why you cannot choose this apple. Okay, so we choose this one. So now if you choose this one, at least they are related. Why? Here got sulfur, here got sulfur. Then what happened? On the left-hand side, the sulfur sticking with hydrogen. The sulfur come together with hydrogen. On the right-hand side, the sulfur alone. The sulfur don't have hydrogen. So what happened? From the left to the right, you can see H2S, this fella, lose hydrogen. Isn't it? You can see it loses hydrogen. So lose hydrogen, what is happening? So same thing, go back to our table again. Go back to our table. Hydrogen, when you lose it means minus. Losing hydrogen, it is oxidation process. So lose hydrogen, it is oxidation process. So now you know already. This fella lose hydrogen. So this fella undergo oxidation. So when you undergo oxidation process, when you undergo oxidation process, so what happened? You will always be the opposite agent. So the opposite of oxidation is reduction. So you have reducing agent. That's it. Yeah. So this is how it works. Okay. Make sure everyone know this. Okay. Make sure everyone know what is happening here. Okay. Next one. Chlorine become what? Chlorine is another apple. You choose this apple to compare. Why I choose these two apples? Here got chlorine. Here got chlorine. They are related. So remember, guys, you really, really, really need to know how to choose the right apple to do comparison. Because if you choose the apple wrongly, everything gone. GG. Okay? GG. Cannot already. Okay? So you need to really, really choose the right apple first. If the apple you cannot choose correctly, everything gone. Okay? So now let's look at here. Okay? So on the left-hand side, you have chlorine. On the right-hand side, this chlorine sticking with hydrogen. So here don't have hydrogen. Here got hydrogen. So what happened? Chlorine gains hydrogen, isn't it? The chlorine go to gain hydrogen. You see? No hydrogen, got hydrogen. So gain hydrogen. So when gain hydrogen, what happened? Gain hydrogen, the process is reduction process. Am I right? Okay. So when you undergo reduction, you are oxidizing agent. Okay. So hope everyone able to remember this. Okay, this is nothing new. I didn't teach anything new yet. We are just doing revision. Okay, because why we need to do revision? Because it is important to make sure you have a strong understanding, okay, of your basic or foundation. Because if you not even understand the basic thing, you cannot go on one. Just like if you not even know a normal algebra, like you not even know x plus 2 equal to 3, this simple thing, how are you going to do simultaneous equation? How are you going to do your differentiation? Cannot one. You need to know basic algebra, then only you can do your mathematics and add math, isn't it? So the basic is very important. Everyone, can you please let me know in the chat box, are you okay with oxygen and hydrogen method revision? We are doing revision. Okay? I hope you can see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying my level best to help you to recall back whatever thing you learn. I'm trying my best on that. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay? All right. So next one. Okay, now go for the last one. The last one is oxidation number method. This is important. Okay, this is super important. So I told you in the last lesson, oxidation number method is the most powerful method among all. Everyone, come back here. Okay, oxidation number method is the most powerful method among all. Okay, in SPM, this is super, 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 super popular. Very popular. They love to ask oxidation number method. Later, we will do a lot of trial exam paper and SPM past year question together. We will do it in a short while. Okay, so this is very popular in SPM. Okay, so why oxidation number method is super popular in SPM? Because oxidation number method can use in any situation. You can use in any situation. You can use in whatever situation. That's the beauty of oxidation number method. Okay, so oxidation number, there are two things you need to know. Last week, I only teach one thing. In the last lesson, I only teach you one thing. Today, there's another one. So everyone put your eyes on here, please. For oxidation number method, there are two important things you need to know. First one, oxidation number method, you need to know, for oxidation number method, you need to know how to use 4 rules. There are 4 rules that can help you to predict the oxidation number. So guys, you don't need to memorize. In SPM chemistry, you don't need to memorize the oxidation number. You can use 4 rules to predict it. Okay, what do I mean? Okay, can we do a revision? Rule number 1. Okay, rule number 1 that we learned last week. The rule number 1 we learned last week or the last lesson. Rule number 1 say that oxidation number for element is always equal to 0. So guys, what is element? Element is anything made from one species. Anything that got one species, it's called element. Example, aluminium. How many species here? One. Only got aluminium, nothing else. So aluminium is element. So when you are element, the oxidation number is 0. Let's say we have another fella, X5. So X5. So although you have 5X there, you see, you have 5X, X, 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 X. You have 5X, but all of them are same species. True or not? All of them are same species. All of them are X. So how many species you have? One. You only have one species. Okay, everyone is X, you only have one type, one species. So when you only have one species, so you are element, so you are 0. Okay, that's it. So make sure everyone know. Rule number 1, oxidation number of element must be 0. Rule number 2, oxidation number of ion is exactly same as the charge of the ion. Yeah, oxidation number of the ion is exactly same as the charge of the ion. Example, let's say I got Mg2 plus. So Mg2 plus, I know the charge is 2 plus. So the oxidation number is +2. That's it. Okay. Let's say, do we know the charge for aluminium? Yes, Al3 plus. So we know the charge for aluminium. When you know the charge of aluminium, what is the oxidation number? Oxidation number, just copy back the charge, +3. Is it okay? Do we know the charge for chlorine? Yes, chlorine, the charge is Cl minus. So when you know the charge is Cl minus, the oxidation number is -1. Okay, let's say, do we know the, let's say, do we know, let's say I have another fella, this fella called W. W, the charge is 2 minus. So when the charge is 2 minus, oxidation number for W is -2. That's it. So this is very easy. When you know the charge for that substance, the oxidation number, just copy back the charge. Okay, but here there is one thing that a lot of students always making mistakes. Why? Because when you learn mathematics and add math, you didn't show the positive sign. Am I right? In add math, you don't need to show positive sign. You don't need to show the positive sign. You only show the negative sign. But you don't do that when you come to chemistry. For chemistry, the oxidation number must show the sign, no matter it is positive or negative. Okay, so this is very, very important. Okay, so next one, rule number 3. Rule number 3, oxidation number for oxygen, always -2. Okay, oxidation number for oxygen is always -2. So for example, water got oxygen or not? Got. The oxygen in the water is -2. Let's say we go for something, okay, like this. Okay, I show you some alien. Okay, W Z Y O O H. So alien looks like alien, is it? I don't care. So do you have oxygen here? Yes. This oxygen, what is the oxidation number? -2. This oxygen, what is the oxidation number? -2. Understand? So all the oxygen, the oxidation number always -2. Okay, one more example. Let's say we have carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide, do you have oxygen inside? God, there is oxygen inside here. So this oxygen, what is the oxidation number? -2. Understand? Very easy, So oxygen, the oxidation number is always -2. But there are two special cases. Okay, there are two special cases. The first special case is oxygen gas, O2. So O2, the O here is not -2. Why? Because you learned just now, when you only have O, when you only have one species, when you only have one species, you only have O, nothing else. You call it as element, right? We learned it just now, element. And we learned that element, what is the oxidation number, everyone? 0, isn't it? For element, the oxidation number is 0. Get it? So O2, although there is O inside, but it is not -2. It is 0. Okay, why? For O2, it is element. Element, the oxidation number is 0. Okay, next one. So when you have H2O2, H2O2 is called hydrogen peroxide. H2O2 is called hydrogen peroxide. So H2O2, hydrogen peroxide, the O here is not -2. No. In H2O2, if you have H2O2, if you are given H2O2, the O inside here is -1. That's it. Okay, so make sure everyone know, oxygen, most of the time, the oxidation number is -2. But there are two special cases. When you have element, it is 0. When you have hydrogen peroxide, it is -1. Okay? Okay, last one. Rule number 4. Last one already, yeah? Rule number 4. So rule number 4, oxidation number for hydrogen. Hydrogen always positive 1. For if today you have hydrogen, the oxidation number is always positive 1. So example, this is hydrochloric acid that you learn in Form 4, Chapter 6. Hydrochloric acid got hydrogen inside. This hydrogen, what is the oxidation number? Positive 1. Let's say we have H2SO4. H2SO4 is called sulfuric acid. You learn this in Form 4, Chapter 6. Okay? Sulfuric acid inside also got hydrogen. So this hydrogen, the oxidation number is positive 1. See that? So whenever you have hydrogen, the oxidation number is positive 1. Okay, now let's do a quick revision here, everyone. NH3. Anyone remember what is the name for NH3? You learn in Form 4.1. Anyone remember this? NH3. What's the name for NH3? Anyone? Okay, very good. NH3, the name is called ammonia. You learn this in Form 4. Right? If you don't know, you need to revise back. NH3 is called ammonia. So ammonia got hydrogen, isn't it? This hydrogen, what is the oxidation number? Positive 1. That's it. So very easy. Oxidation number for hydrogen, it's always positive 1. But same thing, there are two special cases. There's two special cases there. First one, today if you have hydrogen gas, you only have H, nothing else. You have only one species. So when you only have one species, this substance is an element. So when you have element, the oxidation number for hydrogen here is not positive 1. It's supposed to be 0. Okay? Okay, one more. So if you have something called metal hydride. What is metal hydride? Metal hydride means metal combined with hydrogen. When metal combined with hydrogen, you have something called metal hydride. Example, sodium is a metal. When you combine with hydrogen, so this is a metal hydride. Magnesium is a metal. You combine with hydrogen. So this is a metal hydride. Aluminium is a metal. You combine with hydrogen. So when metal combine with hydrogen, this whole thing is metal hydride. So for metal hydride, the hydrogen inside here, they are not positive 1. So they are -1. Get it? Simple as that. All right. So this is 4 important rules that can help you with your oxidation number. Okay. When you have these 4 rules, so it will help you a lot. Okay. So let's do a quick revision. How to use these 4 rules. Okay. I choose one random question together. So everyone, let's do it with me. Let's say this is a zinc. This is hydrochloric acid. This is zinc chloride. And this is hydrogen gas. Let's do this. So first and foremost, let's balance the equation first. Okay. So now, let's say I want to use oxidation number method. Let's say I want to use oxidation number method for this question. So how to do it? So to use oxidation number method, you must first list out the oxidation number. You must first write out all their oxidation number. So everyone, I need your participation. I need you to go along with me. Come on. Can you tell me what is the oxidation number for zinc on the left-hand side here, everyone? Very good. The zinc here is 0. Why? Because now the zinc here only got one species, right? You only got zinc, nothing else. So it is element, isn't it? The zinc is an element. So element is 0. Very good. Okay, guys, can you tell me what is the oxidation number for hydrogen here? Can anyone tell me? Okay, very good. Hydrogen is always plus 1. Okay, I see some student write plus 2, which is wrong. Why? So for those who write plus 2, maybe you do like this. Maybe you do like this. Oh, hydrogen here plus 1. In front here got 2. So plus 1 times 2. So become plus 2. No. So I want all of you to know this. Listen carefully. So the number in front here only used to balance the equation. The number in front only used to balance equation. So when you want to write out the oxidation number, don't bother the 2 in front. This number 2 here is only used to balance the equation. Yeah? Okay, good. Next one. Can you guys tell me what is the oxidation number for chlorine here, everyone? What's the oxidation number for chlorine? Cl. Okay, we know that chlorine, the charge is Cl minus. We know fluorine, the charge is Cl minus. So when the charge is Cl minus, oxidation number, copy back the charge. When you know the charge for somebody, the oxidation number, just copy back the charge. Okay, so the oxidation number is -1. Okay, come to the right-hand side now. So right-hand side, the zinc. So do we know the charge for the zinc? Yes, Zn2+. When we know the charge of the zinc, the oxidation number, just copy back the charge. Understand? +2. All right? So what is the charge for Cl? Cl minus. Okay, Cl minus. So the oxidation number, -1. Okay, lastly, this hydrogen come alone, only got H, nothing else. So you are element. So when you are element, oxidation number, 0. See that? So very important. So when you able to list out the oxidation number, everything is easy. So now you do your apple to apple comparison. Apple to apple comparison. Left-hand side, zinc, 0. Right-hand side, zinc, +2. So what happened? 0 to +2. What happened? Oxidation number. On means oxidation number increases. So not 0 become +2 means getting more and more. Getting more and more. So when oxidation number increases, what happened? Same thing. Go back to our table, please. So go back to our table. Yeah. Go back to our table. Where is our table? Our table is here. Okay. So when oxidation number increase, so it is oxidation process. Yeah, so you know already. So this is oxidation process. Yeah, so when oxidation number increases, you know it is oxidation process. So when this is oxidation process, what agent you are? So the agent is always the terbalik one, always opposite one, reducing. So it is reducing agent. Get it? All right. So next one. Okay, so second apple to apple comparison. So the hydrogen here is +1. The hydrogen here is 0. So +1 becomes 0. +1 becomes 0. What happened? Oxidation number decreases. True or not? Oxidation number go down. Oxidation number go down. Become lesser. +1 becomes 0. Become lesser, isn't it? So when oxidation number decreases, so it is a reduction process. When you undergo reduction process, you are oxidizing agent. So that's it. All right. So this is exactly what we learned in the past lesson, isn't it? Okay, I hope everyone able to recall back. Yeah, I hope everyone able to recall back. And like what I say, if you miss out lesson number 1, okay, please watch back the recording. Yeah, so that you understand what is happening. If let's say after you watch the recording, you still very blur, don't be shy, don't be embarrassed. Ask me. Ask me. Because if you keep quiet and you don't understand, nobody can help you. Okay? Because I really don't understand what some students say, sir, I don't understand, but I want to keep quiet. I don't want to ask anything. Then why you attend my tuition? No point, right or not? You attend my tuition and you don't understand and you don't ask. I don't know what's the logic lah. I really don't know what's the logic, isn't it? Right? Okay, so now finish. Okay, now we will learn something new. So today we will learn two things. Today we will learn two things. Today I'll teach you another one more part here. Okay, everyone, put your eyes on here. Okay. Okay. So today I'll teach you this. For oxidation number method, we can use 4 rules to get the oxidation number, but there are some special cases which you cannot use the 4 rule to get it. Okay, so now you need to know how to calculate some unknown oxidation number. So we will spend about 10 minutes on this. Okay, how to find some oxidation number that cannot be predicted. So everyone, put your eyes on here, please. Okay, look at here. Put the eyes on here. Okay, the 4 rules that we learned, last week, okay, can be used to predict oxidation number for 90% of the substances. Yeah, 90% of the substances, we can use the 4 rule to get the oxidation number. But 90%, where is another extra 10%? Okay, so look at here. Sometimes there are some unknown oxidation number that cannot be predicted. There are some special cases that you cannot use the 4 rules. Example, let's say, example, X2O3 2 minus, for example. Let's say, I ask you, I say, guys, ladies and gentlemen, what is the oxidation number of X in this case? So guys, do you know who is X? You don't know. You not even know who is X. You not even know who is X. Then how are you going to get the oxidation number? You get the idea? This one you use the 4 rules cannot one. No, none of the rules. The 4 rules cannot help you to find the oxidation number of X in this case. All right. So what should you do? Same thing. Another one example. Let's say today I got carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide, I ask you all, what is oxidation number for oxygen? You all know oxygen is -2, true not? But what if I ask you all, what is the oxidation number for carbon? So do you know the charge of carbon? No, you don't know. You don't know. We never know the charge of carbon. Then you look at the 4 rules that we learn. The 4 rules that we learn. Is there any rules that tell us the oxidation number of carbon? Everyone, let me know in the chat box, yes or no. The 4 rules that we learn, is there any rules that tell us the oxidation number of carbon? No, right? Don't have. The 4 rules didn't tell us the oxidation number of carbon. So how? I don't know the oxidation number of carbon. Get the idea? So that's what I want you all to know. The 4 rules that we learn, they are very good. They are very, very helpful. But sometimes there are some oxidation number that you cannot use the 4 rules. You cannot use the 4 rules to predict. Okay? So what should we do? So now we should know how to calculate the unknown oxidation number. So how to calculate the unknown oxidation number is just a simple mathematics. It's just a simple mathematics. So you let the unknown oxidation number, you let the oxidation number that you don't know, you let the oxidation number that you don't know to be X. So can I, if I don't want to put X, can I put other letter? Can I put Y? Yes. Can I put Z? No problem. You can put any letter. You can put any unknown that you wanted. So let the unknown oxidation number to be X. Then you sum out all the oxidation number in the whole compound. You total up every oxidation number in the compound. No worry, I'll use a few examples to show you. After you add all the oxidation number together, you equal the total oxidation number to the total charge of the compound. Okay, then you solve the X. Okay, let me use a few examples to show you so that you can imagine. Example, let's say carbon dioxide. I want to know oxidation number for carbon. So follow me. So guys, do I know oxidation number of carbon? I don't know. So you let the carbon to be X. Okay, all right. So do you know the oxidation number for oxygen? Yes, oxygen is -2. Am I right? Oxygen is -2. Guys, how many oxygen we have here? Full of it. So you need to add all the oxidation number together. So you see an example, carbon dioxide, you have CO and O for not, CO2 ma. So this is X. This is -2. This is also -2. So you have 2 oxygen. Okay, a good question here. All right, I get a question. Why the carbon is not 0? Why the carbon is not 0? Look at the carbon here. Do you only have one species here? No, right? You have 1 and 2 species. You have C and O. When you have 2 species, are you element? Nope, you're not an element. That's why this carbon is not a 0. Okay, this carbon is not a 0. Okay, so yeah, this is a compound. This is not an element. Element means you only have C. C come alone, don't have other thing. Then only you are element. You get it? All right. So this carbon is not 0. Okay, so now, so you see, we add the oxidation number together. So oxygen is -2. How many oxygen we have? 2 of it. So -2 times 2. Okay. So now you add all the oxidation number together. See? So the oxidation number of carbon is X. Oxidation number for 2 oxygen is this, 2 times -2. You add all the oxidation number together, you equal to what? You equal to the total charge of the compound. So how you know the charge of the compound? The charge of the compound, you look at the top right corner. So open your eyes, big. Open your eyes, big. Here, open your eyes, big, and look at the top right corner. So on the top right corner, do you see anything there? No, you didn't see anything here, right? So it is 0. So the charge is 0. Understand? If let's say on the top right corner here, I write 3 minus. So which means you add everything here, this whole thing, the total charge is -3. Understand? So you add the oxidation number, equal it to the total charge of that compound. Okay? So in this case, CO2, there's no total charge here, 0. So here, do your mathematics lah. X equal to +4. That's all. Here, so as simple as that. So here you have to be careful because many students, when they do mathematics, they will write X equal to 4. Okay, because mathematics, you didn't show the plus ma. So if you, sir, if I didn't show the plus, I only write 4, what happened? Whole thing 0. No mark at all. So I don't want you to lose the mark just because you forgot to put the sign. Just because you forget to put the sign, then there's no mark. Cannot. So that's why I keep telling you all, oxidation number must put the sign. Okay, I get a question in the chat box. Why we need to multiply 2? Patient, very simple. Patient, carbon dioxide. Carbon is X, I don't know. Add with oxygen. Patient, I ask you a simple question. 2 questions. First of all, patient. Okay, what is oxidation number for oxygen? What is oxidation number for oxygen? What is oxidation number of oxygen, patient? -2, very good. Patient, how many oxygen out there? How many oxygen we have? 2 ma, correct or not? Just like this. 1 people got -2 in the pocket. You got 2 people. So 2 people, these people got -2, these people got -2. So how much they have? -2 times 2. So become -4. Are you okay, patient? Do you understand why you need to times 2? You got 2 ringgit, I got 2 ringgit. So 2 ringgit times 2 ringgit, we got 4 ringgit. Are you okay, patient? Can, okay, no problem. I'm very happy when you ask the question. All right. Okay, next one. Okay, I get another question, a private message. Why 2 times 2 not equal to -4? Mathematics, you see. Okay, x 2 times 2, it is -4. So equal to 0. Move the -4 to here, x become +4, isn't it? Mathematics, right? Or not? Okay, 2 times -2, it is -4. So x minus 4 equal to 0. I want x only, ma. So move the -4 to here, become +4. Understand or not? Yeah? So that's it. So I hope everyone understand the carbon is +4. Let me know in the chat box, everyone. Did you understand how I find the oxidation number for carbon, everyone? Are you okay with that? Okay, some student will say, Mr. Martin, for carbon dioxide, if I don't want to use the X, can or cannot? Can. For example, sir, carbon, I don't know the oxidation number. Can I copy back the C? Yes, you can. Plus, oxygen is -2. I got 2 oxygen here, times 2. So when you add the oxidation number together, they must equal to the total charge. What is the total charge of this compound? Look at the top right corner, 0. So do your mathematics, x minus 4 equal to 0, x equal to +4. No problem one. So there is no rule say that you must put x. No, you can put any letter you want. Okay, can we try another one more question together, can we? Okay, let's say we have 2 more examples here. So the next one, let's do this. MnO4 minus. So MnO4 minus, everyone. Okay, I want to find the oxidation number for Mn. Let's say now I want to find the oxidation number for Mn. Okay, follow me, please. So guys, do you know the oxidation number for Mn? Don't know. So anything don't know, you can put X. If you don't want to put X, no problem. Copy back Mn. Is okay? Copy back Mn, plus. Okay, do you know oxidation number for oxygen? Yes, -2. Am I right? Okay. How many oxygen we got? 4. So I told you, when 1 people got 2 ringgit, 4 people do what? Times 4, like, am I right or not? 1 people got 2 ringgit in the pocket. 4 people, 2 ringgit times 4. So I hope everyone understand why you need to multiply by 4. Why you need to multiply by 4. Okay. So when you add the oxidation number together, you must equal to the total charge of the compound. What is the charge for this whole fella? Put your eyes here. Look at the top right corner. So top right corner, -1, isn't it? -1. So here, do your mathematics, understand? Mn -8 equal to -1. Mn equal to -1 plus 8. Mn equal to +7. Understand? So it's your mathematics, okay? I can't help you much on the mathematics side, yeah? I can't help you too much on the mathematics side, yeah? Right? But it's a very, very simple calculation, right? Hope everyone understand? Okay, one more. Let's say we have this W2Cl3 plus. I want to find the oxidation number for W. Okay, I want to find the oxidation number for W. Okay, guys. Okay, so now, okay, I get a question here. Okay, so Meilan is asking, MnO4 minus, what is the name? Okay, we will learn this very soon, Meilan, but I can tell you MnO4, the name is called manganate 7 ion. Yeah, it's called manganate 7 ion. We will learn this very soon. No worry, we will learn this very, very soon. Okay, probably in the next lesson. Yeah, all right. So now everyone come back to here, W2Cl3. Now this one I want everyone to be careful. So guys, do we know oxidation for W? Don't know. So W. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how many W we have? 2. So when you have 2 W, how to write? You see, look at here, look at here, look at here. Don't write the 2 at here. When you want to do mathematic calculation, always move the number to the front. Why? You see, W2Cl3 means you have W, Cl, Cl, and Cl. So how many W you have? 2 W. Okay? Okay, I get a question here. Niha, why is not X? Niha, I say that you can You want to use X also can. You want to use back W also can, Maniha. I mentioned just now, right? I mentioned just now, right? You can use any unknown you like, isn't it? Of course, you want to put, oh, W, I don't know. Make it as X. Then you have 2X. Perfectly fine. No problem one. You can use X or you can use back the symbol. No problem. Is it okay, Niha? Is it okay? Okay, your brain need to turn a bit, not to say you must follow the X one. Okay, they can change one. They can change one. Yeah, it's very flexible. It is very flexible. Okay, so guys, now look at here. I want you all to see. Now, W and W. When you want to tell people you have 2W, how you write? 2W, understand? Just like you want to tell people there are 2 apples. How you write? Apples. There are 2 apples. You put 2 in front, You didn't say apples 2, You get it? So that's why you see, although here W, the 2 is at the back, but when you do the calculation, you need to move the 2 in front to become 2W. Okay, everyone, please let me know in the chat box. Do you understand why I moved the 2 in front? Do you understand why we move the 2 in front? This is something serious. Some students, they just don't understand why the 2 all in sudden go in front. Some students, they just don't get it. Yeah? Right, good. So we settled the W already. So W, add with the chlorine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what is the charge for chlorine? Cl minus. Am I right? So when I know the charge is Cl minus, the oxidation number is -1. So how many chlorine we got, everyone? 3. So not, you got 1 ringgit, there are 3 people. So times 3. So I hope everyone understand why we multiply by 3. There's the reason. So now we settle the whole thing already. So the oxidation number, you add everything together, must be equal to the charge. So put your eyes on the top right corner. The charge is +1. Understand? So here, just do your mathematics. So your mathematics, blah, 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 blah. The final answer, W, is +2. That's all. Clear? So remember, you need to show the sign. If you forgot to put positive, there is no answer. There's no mark at all. Okay. So I get a question here. Nurul Sahara. Nurul is asking, what if this working? What if this working here? Just now, this working. I write W multiplied by 2. Okay? Then plus 3 times -1. No problem. It's okay one. It's perfectly fine. As long as the examiner know what you are doing, it's perfectly fine. Okay, last one, everyone. Come, the last one here. Okay. Sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Okay, sulfuric acid, now we want, okay. Okay, Jane is asking, what if the front part here got number? Ignore, just ignore. All the number in front only used to balance the equation. Example, what if in front here got 3? Don't bother the 3 at all. All the number in front only used to balance the equation. So when you want to find the oxidation number, don't care. Don't care the number in front. It's a good question, Jane. It's a good question. Okay, now guys, I want to find the oxidation. Okay, if I don't put the sign when the calculation and just put the positive sign as the final answer, yes, no problem. You just need to show the sign in the final answer. During the working, if you don't put the positive sign, it's perfectly fine. All right? But make sure the final answer, you have the positive sign. Yeah? Right, come, let's do it. I want to find the oxidation number for sulfur here, everyone. Okay, what is the okay, so how to do this, everyone? Come on, let's do it. Do we know the oxidation number for hydrogen? Yes, we learned just now. Hydrogen is always +1, right? How many hydrogen we got? 2. So multiplied by 2. Is it okay? So wait, do you know oxidation number for sulfur? Don't know. So if you don't know oxidation for sulfur, you can put S or you can put X, also can. Anything. You can put X or you can just put sulfur S. Perfectly fine. So now you add with oxidation number for oxygen. What is the oxidation number for oxygen, everyone? -2. How many oxygen we got? 4. So multiplied by 4. Is okay? So now you add all the oxidation number together equal to the total charge. Anyone can tell me what is the total charge for this fella? Anyone? Very good. 0, because you didn't see anything on the top right corner. So remember, to know the total charge, always look at the top right corner. Yeah, so top right corner got nothing ma, so 0 lah. So here you do your mathematics. Here is all about your mathematics already. Sulfur equal to positive 6. Okay, so simple as that. So let me know in the chat box, everyone. Are you okay with how to find the unknown oxidation number? Are you okay? So this is how you find the oxidation number that you don't know. Okay, sir, Mr. Martin, how they will ask the question. How they can ask the question. Okay, let me give you an example here. Let's say I got copper oxide react with ammonia to become nitrogen gas, to become water and copper. Let's say, okay, so this question I want to use oxidation number method. Let's say this question I want to use oxidation number method for it. I want to use oxidation number method for it. Okay, so how to go about it, everyone? So first and foremost, remember, guys, always start with balance equation. Don't do whatever thing. Don't do apple to apple comparison. Don't do apple to apple comparison. Okay. Don't do apple to apple comparison before the equation is balanced. Okay. Okay. Now, before I proceed, I got a question in the chat box. So some student is asking, sir, for the sulfuric acid, why don't we just make the SO4, the whole thing, SO4 here, to become SO4 2 minus? Okay, why we need to do the calculation just now? Separate the sulfur and oxygen, become like this: 2 times plus 1 plus sulfur plus 4 times 2. So why the sulfur and oxygen need to separate? Okay, a good question here. Because if you don't separate, if you only think H2SO4, SO4, the whole thing is -2. This -2 belongs to who? This -2 belongs to the whole thing, SO4. So you only know the SO4, the whole thing is -2. But do you know sulfur is how much? You don't know, ma? You still don't know the sulfur is how much, ma? Okay, that's why you cannot take SO4, the charge to be -2. You get it? Okay, I get this. I get one private message on this. Okay, so hope you guys can understand why I don't say the SO4, the whole thing SO4 is SO4 2 minus. Why we need to split the sulfur and oxygen? Because the question asks us to find the oxidation number for sulfur. We only want the sulfur, so that's why we need to split it. Okay, I hope you can understand. Okay, all right. Okay, now come back to here. So guys, now let's us balance the equation first. So I do it quickly. All right, balance. So this equation is already perfectly balanced. So after we balance the equation, now let us start to list out the oxidation number. Come on, let us list out the oxidation number. Okay, follow me, everyone. What is the oxidation number for copper on the left? Copper, the charge is Cu, 2 plus. Oxidation number, positive 2. Guys, do we care number 3 in front? No. All the number in front only used to balance equation. Understand? All the number in front only used to balance equation. So you don't care number 3 in front here. So what is the oxidation number for oxygen, everyone? -2, true or not? We know oxygen should be -2, right? Okay, now everyone move to the right-hand side. Move to the another side. Now, this fella is ammonia. Do you care number 2 in front here? Do we care number 2 in front, everyone? Yes or no? Do we care? The number 2 in front? No, the number in front only to balance the equation. You don't care. You don't care at all. So now, ammonia. Do you know the oxidation number for nitrogen, everyone? Do we know oxidation number for nitrogen? Don't know. We don't know. So if you don't know the oxidation number for nitrogen, how to do it? Calculate, So this is why we learn how to calculate. so that any oxidation number that I don't know, I calculate lah. Nitrogen, I don't know. And of course, you can put X lah if you want. Hydrogen, the oxidation number, +1. You have 3 hydrogen times 3. So you add all the oxidation number together equal to the charge. So put your eyes, top right corner, nothing, 0. Okay, so nitrogen equal to -3. So now I knew the nitrogen here it's -3. Everyone, please let me know in the chat box, did all of you understand why I know the nitrogen is -3? Everyone okay or not? So this is why we learn how to calculate the oxidation number, so that if there is anything we don't know how to use the 4 rules, if you cannot use the 4 rules, then you can do the calculation to find the oxidation number. That's it. Okay, what is the oxidation number for hydrogen here, everyone? +1, isn't it? Okay, +1. Okay, now go to the right hand side. So right hand side, this nitrogen come alone, so it is element. So element 0 lah. Am I right? So everyone, same thing. Now we got water. Water got hydrogen inside. Hydrogen should be +1. Am I right? Okay. So water also got oxygen. Oxygen, it's -2, isn't it? Okay, let's do the last thing already, everyone. Copper. So now you have copper. This copper come alone, so it is element, isn't it? The copper is an element, so element is 0. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the chat box, are you okay with where I get all these number? Anyone don't understand which number and how to get it? Anyone? Anyone of you here, maybe you don't know how I get nitrogen, how I get the hydrogen. Anyone here? If you have anything not sure, can you ask me? Don't be shy with me. I want all of you to understand this concept today, not tomorrow, not next week. I want all of you understand what is the oxidation number concept today. Yeah? All right. So I hope everyone is okay. So please, 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 don't keep quiet when you don't understand. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 There's a few things here. Okay. Okay. Let me answer a few things here. Okay. The first one. Here, I'll answer a few questions here. Meilan is asking, hydrogen is always +1. Yeah, Meilan. Look back to the 4 rule. Meilan, come on. Go back to the 4 rule first. Meilan, let's look at here. 4 rule that we learned in the last lesson. 4 rule. Oxidation number for hydrogen is always +1. Oxidation number for hydrogen is always +1. Is it okay? That's it, lor. Okay, next one. The next question that a lot of students will ask, sir, why in this case, the hydrogen here, the +1, no need to multiply by 3? Why no need to multiply by 3? Listen carefully, everyone. You only multiply by 3 when you want to calculate the oxidation number that you don't know. Like, for example, ammonia. I don't know the nitrogen. I need to calculate the oxidation number that I don't know. So when you want to calculate the oxidation number that you don't know, that's why you see nitrogen, you have N. Hydrogen here is +1. You need to multiply by 3. You only need to multiply when you want to do calculation to find unknown oxidation number. So when the oxidation number you don't know, you want to calculate it, then only you need to multiply it. But in this case, let's say ammonia, do you know the oxidation number for hydrogen? Yes, for this hydrogen, I know hydrogen is always +1. So if you already know the oxidation number for hydrogen, if I already know the oxidation number for hydrogen, okay, do you need to multiply by 3? No need. You only multiply by 3 when you want to calculate the oxidation number that you don't know. Because when you want to calculate oxidation number that we don't know, we need to add all the oxidation number together. When you want to add the oxidation number together, that's why you need to multiply. Okay? So guys, let me ask a few questions here. Okay, my first question here. Do you understand now why the ammonia here, the hydrogen here is +1? No need to multiply 3 to become +3. Let me know. Do you understand this? Can or cannot? Can. So you only need to times 3 here when you want to calculate the oxidation number that you don't know. So do you know the oxidation number for hydrogen? Yes, you know already. So if you already know the oxidation number, no need to multiply anything. Yeah? Okay. So I get a question also in the chat box. Okay. How you know the oxidation number for nitrogen? I thought we learned just now. How to calculate oxidation number for nitrogen. Nitrogen, you don't know. So it's N. So you add with, okay, how we calculate the oxidation number that we don't know. How we calculate the oxidation number that we don't know just now. All right. So nitrogen, you don't know. You can copy back the N, or you can write X also can, no problem. Hydrogen is +1. How many hydrogen we have? 3 multiplied by 3. Okay, why we need to multiply now? Because now we are calculating the oxidation number that we don't know. When you are calculating the oxidation number that you don't know, then you need to multiply with all these number. But when you're not calculating the oxidation number that you don't know, then you don't need to multiply. So when you add everything together, so equal to the total charge. The total charge is here, top right corner, 0. So the nitrogen is -3. Can understand or not? Can you understand? Okay, for the one who asked me the question by direct message. Okay. Sometimes there's a problem when everyone asks direct message because other people don't know what you're asking. So I don't know. I won't force you lah. If possible, ask the question in the public space lah. Because it's nothing embarrassed for you to ask the question, right? When you ask the question in the public space, everyone know the question and everyone learn together. Yeah. It's okay one. Don't feel bad that, or don't feel that you might asking a very easy question, you might ask something very stupid. Don't ever think like that. Yeah. So I'll be more happy if you ask the question in the public message. But again, if you feel very shy, you still want to ask me the message by private message or direct message, is perfectly fine. I'm okay with that as long as you ask. Okay. So that's a good question. You see, that's why you see from here I can see some of you don't know why you must multiply by 3. Some of you don't know. Yeah, right. So please be very, very careful. Okay. So I give another example here. Okay, this is X and this is Cl3. Okay. So my question is this. So I want everyone to participate. Can anyone tell me the oxidation number for X in this case? Anyone? Can you calculate and let me know what is the oxidation number for X in this case? What is the oxidation number for X in this case? I give you some time to calculate, everyone. What is the oxidation number for X in this case? Okay, so we can do calculation. So do you know the oxidation number for X? We don't know. So if you don't know the oxidation number, we need to calculate. Can we calculate? XCl3. So the X, you don't know, plus Cl. Cl, what is the oxidation number? -1. Okay, guys, do you need to multiply the Cl by 3? Yes. Now we want to find the unknown, right? When you want to find unknown oxidation number, you need to multiply. So multiply by 3. So you multiply, then you add everything together equal to the charge. What is the charge for this compound? Look at the top right corner. Top right corner, see nothing, so 0 lah. So X equal to -3 equal to 0, X equal to +3. So the X is +3. I hope everyone understand. Okay. Hope everyone understand. Anyone don't understand how to get the X equal to +3? Okay. Let me know. Okay. Now, allow me to ask you a question. Guys, same question. XCl3. 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 Now, if I ask you, what is the oxidation number for Cl? How much? What is the oxidation number for Cl here, everyone? Very good. -1. Understand? Why no need to multiply by 3? Why you don't need to multiply by 3? Because in this case, do you know oxidation number for Cl? Yes. When you know the oxidation number, you don't need to multiply. You only multiply when you want to calculate the unknown oxidation number. When you want to calculate the oxidation number that you don't know, then only you multiply by it. Is it okay? All right. I hope everyone can understand. Okay. Okay. One more question here, guys. CO. Okay. Let's say we have K2CO3. So what is the oxidation number for the O here? The O here. How much? Okay. I want everyone to answer only two things. The O here is -2 or is -6. Let me know in the chat box. The O here is -2 or it is -6. Just let me know this. I want everyone answer, especially for those of you who are not sure. You need to answer even more. For those of you who are really not sure, you really need to answer. And I want you to be honest with me. Any one of you here, you think the answer is -6 type it up. Any one of you here, you think the answer is -6 type it up. Okay, so the real answer is -2. Okay, why it is not -6? Very easy. Come back to the simple question. Do you know the oxidation number for O? Yes. When you already know the oxidation number for that substance, no need to multiply by 3. When you need to multiply by 3, if today you want to find the oxidation number that you don't know, today if you want to find the oxidation number that you don't know, you want to do calculation, then you need to multiply by 3. Example, today if I want to find the oxidation number for carbon, do you know the oxidation number of carbon? Don't know. Okay, then this 3 is important now. You need to multiply, okay? Potassium is K plus, so it's +1. So here got 2. Need to multiply by 2 or not? Need. Why need to multiply? Now I want to find the oxidation number that I don't know. When you want to find the oxidation number that you don't know, you really need to multiply. So times 2. So plus carbon, you don't know. Add with oxygen. Oxygen is -2. How many oxygen we have? 3. Do we need to multiply 3 now? Yes. Because now you want to calculate the oxidation number that you don't know. So remember this. You need to multiply when you want to find the oxidation number that you don't know. If the oxidation number you already know, you don't need to multiply. So this is super important. So do your calculation. So I hope everyone can understand when you should multiply and when you shouldn't. Okay. So again, guys, if you really don't know, you're really not sure, please ask question. Okay. Then come back to the question just now. Okay. So now this question, I list out all the oxidation number already. Okay. So guys, now again, please open your eyes big and look at here. Okay. So now allow me to ask you this question again. So did everyone understand why the nitrogen is -3? Why the nitrogen is -3? Everyone understand? Can Okay, one more question. Did everyone know why the hydrogen here is +1, not +3? Everyone understand or not? Understand, say understand. Don't understand, say don't understand. Yeah? Don't feel bad. You don't feel like, oh, I don't understand. But because all my classmates understand, so I say I understand also, even though I don't understand. Don't have that kind of don't have that kind of thinking. Yeah, don't understand, just say don't understand. Nothing to be embarrassed. You are here, you attend the tuition because you need to get the idea clear. If you don't understand, just let me know. I'll try to change the way to explain. Hopefully you can get the idea. Yeah, all right. So I don't want you to feel that you are left out. Everyone understand, I don't understand, I feel myself very stupid. I don't want you to have that kind of negative thinking. Yeah, all right. Okay, I get another question in the chat box. Mr. Martin, is it possible for them to ask the question which got 2 unknown one? No, it's impossible. It is impossible. Example, let's say they can give you this. Mr. Martin, can they give this? Give us this. X2, S, X2 Y04. Can they ask us the X and ask us the Y? Cannot. Impossible. Okay? Impossible. Because you don't know the X, you don't know the Y. It's impossible. It has two unknowns. No way. In chemistry, maximum only one unknown. Cannot be two unknown one. All right? So no worry on that. Okay, no worry on that. Huh? Okay, now after you list out the oxidation number, then you can do your apple-to-apple comparison. Is it copper +2 to 0? Oxidation number lesser. So this is a reduction process. So reduction process, this is oxidizing agent. Is okay? So the next apple-to-apple comparison, oxygen -2, oxygen -2. No change, no change, don't care. No change, don't care. Nitrogen here is -3. Nitrogen here is 0. -3 to 0. What happened? Oxidation number go up, right? -3 becomes 0, increases. So when oxidation number increases, this is oxidation process, and you have reducing agent. That's all. Okay? Simple as that. Do we need to compare hydrogen? No need. Hydrogen is +1. Hydrogen +1. No change, no change. No need to compare. Okay? Only compare the changes. Okay? Only compare the changes. Okay, Zixuan, this question you ask me, I will answer in the next question. Sorry, next lesson. Because in next lesson, I'll teach you all how to write the sentence. Okay? So I will answer the question you ask me in the next lesson. Okay? Next lesson, we will learn how to write a proper sentence on that. It's a good one, huh? All right? Okay, so guys, I hope everyone can understand how to find the unknown oxidation number. Yeah? Okay, come. Let's spend some time to do some good quality exercises. Okay? Let's spend some time to do some good quality exercises first. Okay. We will spend about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes here. All right. So everyone, let's look at it. This is the SPM past year 2021. This is SPM 2021. Okay, why this past year is important? Okay, SPM have old syllabus KBSM and also new syllabus KSSM. For KSSM syllabus, the first exam is in SPM 2021. So this is actually the first KSSM past year paper. Okay, that's it. So now everyone, we are doing a real past year paper. What is the change of the oxidation number for manganese in this reaction? Okay, what is manganese, everyone? Manganese is Mn. The Mn is manganese. Because guys, common sense. K is potassium, O is oxygen, H is hydrogen, Cl is chlorine. The only possible manganese is Mn. Isn't it common sense? Common sense. So we want to find the oxidation number for Mn on the left and the Mn on the right. So can we do it together? What is the oxidation number for Mn on the left? Okay, 2KMnO4. When you want to find the oxidation number for Mn, do you need to care about the 2 in front? No need, or the number in front only for balancing equation. So let's do it. What is oxidation number for K here, everyone? +1. So do you know oxidation number for Mn? You don't know. Don't know, you can write Mn, or you can put X. Up to you, Up to you, right? You can put X or you can write Mn. So what is the oxidation number for O here? -2. Ladies and gentlemen, in this case, do we need to multiply the O by 4? Yes. Yes, okay? Because now we want to find unknown oxidation number. We want to find unknown oxidation number. So when you want to find unknown oxidation number, you need to multiply, okay? Multiply by 4. So when you add all the oxidation number together, you must equal to the charge. So what is the charge for this fella? Top right corner, nothing, 0. So do your mathematics. 1 plus Mn -8 equal to 0. Mn equal to +7. Understand? So the Mn is equal to +7. Okay. I get a question in the chat box. In SPN, do they give the question from KBSM or KSSM? Of course, KSSM only. KBSM is the old syllabus. They won't ask. They won't ask already. But of course, There are some old syllabus questions, same as the new syllabus one. There are some chapter is exactly the same one. Example, chemical bonding, okay, ionic bond, KBSM also got ma. When you move to KSSM also got ma. All right. So it depends actually. Okay, come. So it's positive 7. And guys, be smart. When you see positive 7 here, look at the answer to see whether got positive 7 or not. So positive 7. That's it. So now do you need to find the oxidation number here? No need. There's only one answer that got positive 7, isn't it? You don't even need to find the oxidation number for Mn on the right-hand side. No need. Yeah? Simple thing, right? Common sense. Learn smart. Okay? Learn smart. All right? Always say work smart but not work hard. Okay? But actually you need both lah. You need both lah actually. Okay? Some people go to find the oxidation number of MnCl2. Need to calculate. No need lah. No need to calculate lah because left-hand side plus 7 ma. There's only one answer got plus 7 ma. Not even need to calculate. Right? So plus 7 to plus 2 means what? The changes, you see. Okay. Okay, now this is plus 7. This Mn, if you do the calculation, MnCl2. Mn, don't know. Cl is -1, right? So you have 2 times 2 equal to 0. So Mn equal to plus 2. Okay? So this Mn is plus 2. So what is the change? Initially, you are plus 7. Now you become plus 2, isn't it? Plus 7 to plus 2. 7 become 2. Very easy, right? Super easy question. Get it? All right. Everyone, let me know in the chat box. Are you okay with how I solved the first question? Everyone, let me know in the chat box. Are you okay with how I solved this question? It's not hard. It's not hard. Actually, it is very easy. Okay. So I get a question in the chat box. So Meilan is asking, sir, manganate and manganese, are they the same thing? No, they are not the same thing. Manganese is Mn. Manganate is MnO4. That's it. So when the Mn combine with 4 oxygen, you call it manganate. When the Mn come alone, don't sticking with anything, you call it manganese. Okay? That's it. All right? Okay. So now let's go on with this. Okay. Find the oxidation number for chromium in the dichromate 6 ion. All right. So how to do it? So first of all, what is chromium? Chromium is Cr. Chromium is Cr. Chromium is referred to Cr. Okay, what is dichromate 6 ion? So common sense. You look at here, this formula. Who looks like dichromate? This fella. Okay? This fella, because H plus is obviously not dichromate. Cr3 plus, Cr is chromium. This is water, right? Common sense. The dichromate 6 ion is this fella. So I want everyone to know. No need to memorize. Please don't memorize. Cr2O7 2 minus. This fella is called dichromate 6 ion. No need to memorize. No need to memorize. Okay. So now they want to ask you, for this fella, what is the oxidation number for the chromium inside? So what is the oxidation number for the Cr inside here? So can we do a calculation? Let's do it. So Cr, we don't know. So how many Cr we have? 2. So where to put the 2, everyone? In front, right? So now I told you, right? The mathematics. You write 2 apples when you do the mathematical calculation, not apples 2. So I hope everyone understand why I move the 2 in front here when I do the calculation. Plus 7 oxygen. Oxygen is -2. So when you add everything together, you need to equal the whole thing to the charge. So the charge is here, -2. Is it okay? So do your mathematics lah. Okay, do your mathematics lah. So in the end, the Cr should be +6. That's all. Let me know in the chat box, are you okay how I get positive 6? Are you okay? All right. Can I? Right. I hope everyone understand how I do this calculation. So when you do this calculation, you must able to write a proper working. You see how many marks they give you here? 2 marks. 1 mark for the working, 1 mark for the final answer. Yeah? Simple as that. And remember, you need to show the positive sign. If you didn't put the positive sign, then no mark. Yeah? That's all. All right? It's not hard. And I teach you a simple way to double check your answer. How to double check your answer? Look at the name. Dichromate 6 ion. Why they call dichromate 6? Because the oxidation number is 6. Understand? They don't call it for fun one. So when you see the name, got a bracket, and inside the bracket there is a number. This number inside the bracket actually same as the oxidation number. Confirm one. Clear? All right. But you need to show the working lah. Some student ask, sir, since I know it's 6, can I just write CR equal to positive 6 here? I directly write it out. Cannot lah. If you directly write the answer, you didn't get the mark for working mah. Maybe you only get you only get 1 mark for the final answer, but you didn't get the mark for the working. So when you want to do this kind of question, you need to show the working so that the examiner know how you calculate the unknown oxidation number. Okay? So guys, come, let's move on. This is a trial exam paper. This is trial exam paper from SPP trial exam paper. Okay, if you look at the trial exam paper, there are some trial exam paper is very good one. Some of the trial exam paper not so good. Okay, so you see, guys. Okay, if you look at some state papers, or we call it trial exam paper. If you look at state paper, or we call it trial exam paper. Okay, so there are some good paper there. Okay, there are 5 trial exam paper which is super good for me. Okay, so the first very good trial exam paper is MRSM. For me, MRSM is champion. The question they set is super hard. Super hard. Much harder compared to SPM paper. So if you can do MRSM paper, very unlikely you cannot do your SPM paper. Very unlikely. Okay? The second one is SBP paper. SBP is the short form for Sekolah Berasrama Penuh, boarding school. Sekolah Berasrama Penuh. So SBP also set some fantastic question. The quality of the question is so good. The third one is Selangor. Selangor, normally, trial exam paper got set 1 and set 2. So you should do both set lah. You should try to do both set. Okay. Next one, okay, Penang. All right, Pulau Penang. Okay, Penang. So Penang, the trial exam paper also very good. Okay. The last one is Negeri Sembilan. So Negeri Sembilan, I think the trial exam paper also very good. Okay, this is only for chemistry. For other subject, I don't know. For other subject, I don't know. Yeah. But for chemistry, these are the 5 paper that you really need to try. That's why I keep telling you, you need to do good quality question. I have seen a lot of students, sir, I can do all the question in my textbook, but I score very bad for my SPM. Okay, sir, I can do all the question in my reference book, Pelangi, Sasbadi, Longman, but I score very badly for my SPM. You get the idea? Because the question from reference book and textbook, maybe they are too easy, too simple. So if you really want to do question, you have to do some good quality question. Because I'll be very frank with you all. Your batch, okay, your foundation is very weak. Your batch, your foundation, your level of understanding is actually very bad one. Okay. How I know? Very simple one. from the way you guys ask me the question, I know already. Seriously, guys, not to offend you all and not try to insult any one of you. From the way you ask the question, you guys will ask me some question that previously for the past 18 years, no people ask one. Some super easy question. Okay? But it's okay. It's perfectly fine. Okay? For your batch, your basic is very weak and it's not your problem. Why? Number one, MCO. So during your Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, MCO. All right? MCO. Second, you don't have PT3 exam. So when you don't have PT3 exam, so you have no exam at all. So you not even know your level. You are good or you are bad. You understand or you don't understand. You not even know that, right? So that's why I want you all to do good quality question in Form 5, starting from now, not until last month. Starting from now, you have to really go to do this good quality question already. Because only when you do this good quality SPM format question, then only you know you understand or not, whether you know what question you can do, what question you couldn't do. This is why I emphasize you should do this question, not the last month before SPM. Is starting from now. Okay? Seriously. Yeah? And don't give yourself excuses. Sir, I cannot do the paper yet lah, because I haven't finished Form 5. Bro, in the whole paper, there are some Form 4 question you can do, right? The question paper got Form 4 thing, ma. You can do the Form 4 thing first, law, isn't it? And now in internet, for example, you can go to the website Cikgu Adura. You can go to Cikgu Adura website. Cikgu Adura even classified all these paper according to chapter. Already. So you can go to find, oh, today he got like mole calculation from Selangor, mole calculation from Negeri Sembilan. So he got all the file there. You can go and download and try to do it. Understand? So all these resources is available online. You just need to spend some time, go and find it and go and do it. Is it okay? So why I emphasize this? Because you really need to do this good quality question. Seriously. Yeah? Okay, come back to here. Okay, so can we find the oxidation number for zinc and iron? Yes. Okay, zinc and iron. All right. So what is oxidation number for zinc? Okay, so this the Cikgu Adura is on website, it's not on Telegram. You just go to Google Cikgu Adura, you will able to find it one. Okay. Okay, so guys, what do we know the charge for zinc? Yes, Zn 2 plus. So when you know the charge for zinc, what is the oxidation number? +2. So look at the zinc. Zinc has to be +2, isn't it? So this answer is out already. No? So what about iron? So iron have to be careful, guys. Iron, you know, iron can be Fe 2 plus or Fe 3 plus. You learn this in Form 4, isn't it? In Form 4, you should know iron can be Fe2 plus or Fe3 plus. So how to know the iron here is Fe2 plus or Fe3 plus? So when you don't know the oxidation number, let's do calculation. Any oxidation number that you don't know, you calculate. So Fe2O3. Fe you don't know, put Fe. How many iron we have, everyone? 2 multiplied by 2. So plus oxygen is -2. How many oxygen we have? 3 of it times 3. So when you add all the oxidation number together, you equal to the charge. So this compound, if you put your eyes on the top right corner, you see nothing, 0 lah. Okay, so 2 iron minus 6 equal to 0. Iron equal to +3 lah. That's how we do calculation. Is okay? So the iron at the end of the day is +3. So the best answer is donkey. Let me know in the chat box, are you okay with how I solve this question? Okay. So you see, that's why we need to know how to calculate the oxidation number. Because whenever you have any oxidation number that you don't know, you can use it to calculate. You can use the method to calculate. Putri is asking, can I use the cross method to find the charge of Fe? Yes. you learn about the cross method in your Form 4, Chapter 3. Also can, you see, FE2O3. You can do the cross method, FE and O. So here the 2 minus, here the 3 plus. No problem, put 3, you can do it. Okay, you can use it. Okay, you can do the cross method one if you understand how to use it. Okay, if you don't know how to use it, just use the calculation method that we learned just now. Okay, so guys, now, okay, I would like you all to try this question for me. Try this question. What is the oxidation number for manganese? Manganese means Mn. Manganese means Mn. What is the oxidation number for Mn here? Mn here and the Mn here. I give you guys 2 to 3 minutes. Try to do it and let me know the answer in the chat box. Come on, everyone, just try. Everyone try this. Okay. If let's say after you try, you still don't know the answer, put a cross in the chat box as well. At least you let me know you need help and you don't know how to do it. Okay? So I give you 2 to 3 minutes. You try to do it. If you know the answer, just type the answer A, B, C, or D in the chat box. If after you try, you still don't know how to get the oxidation number for the Mn, you put X, you put a cross in the chat box. Come on, everyone. Take your time and start to do now. Okay, everyone, let's look at this. Okay, so I can see a lot of you write the answer B. Okay, good. Okay, so any one of you don't know how to solve this question, please let me know. Okay, let's look at the first one. KMnO4. So we want to find the Mn. So the Mn you don't know, so it's Mn, or you can put X also can. So the K is what? +1, right? Oxygen is -2. How many oxygen we have? 4 of it. So you add all the oxidation number must equal to the charge. What is the charge for KMnO4? If you look at the top right corner, there's nothing there. 0 lah. So do your calculation, Mn equal to +7. Okay? So who got +7? Here, here, and here. So the answer C is out. Then you go for the second one, K2MnO4. So K2MnO4. Same thing, you want to find the oxidation number for the, you want to find the oxidation number for the K in this case. You want to find the oxidation number for the K in this case. Okay. So the K, sorry, for the Mn, sorry, my bad, Mn, not K. So Mn, you don't know, copy back. If you don't want to copy back, you can put X, up to you. Okay, copy back Mn. So do you know the oxidation number of K? Yes, K is K plus. You have 2 of it. So +1 times 2. Oxygen is -2. You have 4 of it times 4. So you add all the oxidation number equal to the charge. Top right corner, you didn't see the charge, 0 lah. So when you do your calculation, +6. So your final answer, +6. So the answer donkey is out already. So now the last one, MnO2. So MnO2. So for MnO2, the Mn I don't know, can copy back. If you don't want to copy back, you can put X, up to you. Okay. So oxygen is -2. How many oxygen we got? 2 of it times 2. So you add everything together equal to the total charge. This compound, the total charge is 0. So Mn equal to +4. Okay, Mn equal to +4. So by doing that, now we had successfully get the answer +4. So the best answer goes to B. Yeah. Hope everyone know how to do this. This question is not hard at all. Yeah, this question is not hard at all. Okay. Most important, you understand the logic. Okay. All right. So next one. Okay, what is the oxidation number for the chromium? Chromium is Cr inside these two fella. So same thing lah. K2CrO4. So Cr you don't know, copy back. If you don't want to copy back, you can put X, up to you. All right. So the Cr you don't know lah. Potassium is K plus, right? Potassium is K plus, so it's +1. So times 2. All right. So oxygen, it's -2. You have 4 of it times 4. Okay? So you add all the oxidation number must equal to the charge. This fella, top right corner, no charge, 0. So when you do your calculation, +6. Yeah? So now, +6. So the first answer here is +6. You not even need to do the second one or not. Just you already know the answer here, +6 must be C. Okay? So that's how it works. That's how it works. Okay? Right, next one. Okay, this is a good one. Okay? Which of the following equations here represent a redox reaction? So what is a redox reaction here? What is redox? Okay, what is redox reaction here? So how to do the redox reaction? So listen carefully. So guys, to do redox, what we want? Redox means that we want reduction and oxidation happen at the same time. So not, we want oxidation and reduction happen at the same time. So now how to know whether you have oxidation or reduction happen at the same time? So let's see how I do it. CuO plus H2SO4 become CuSO4 plus water. Okay, so that's it. So now, how are we going to solve the question here? Okay, so now, how to know you have oxidation or reduction or not? Okay, so we know there are 4 methods, right? There are 4 methods to find out oxidation and reduction. Do they ask us which method to use? No, they didn't. They didn't tell us which method to use, right? Okay, so listen everyone. If the question never tell you which method to use, I strongly encourage you all use oxidation number method. Yeah? If the question never tell us which method we should use, I strongly encourage you all to use oxidation number method. So let's use oxidation number method, everyone. What is oxidation number for copper? Cu2 plus, so it's +2 lah. Oxygen is -2, right? Hydrogen, the oxidation number always +1. Guys, do we need to multiply 2 here? Yes or no? Do we need to multiply 2 become +2? Yes or no? Do we need to multiply 2? No need, because we know the oxidation number for hydrogen. Any oxidation number you know, you don't need to multiply. So when you need to multiply, when you want to find the unknown oxidation number, that's why I keep emphasize this. Okay, you need to know when you should multiply and when you shouldn't. Okay, do we know the oxidation number for sulfur? We don't know. So if you don't know oxidation number for sulfur, we need to do calculation. So H2SO4, sulfur don't know. S log, hydrogen is +1. You have 2 of it times 2. Why here need to multiply by 2 now? Why need to multiply? Now I am calculating the oxidation number I don't know. When you want to find the oxidation number you don't know, then you need to multiply. Yeah? So you add with oxygen. Oxygen is -2 times 4. So equal to 0. Sulfur is +6. So I hope everyone know how I get this. So the sulfur here is +6. Oxygen, what is the oxidation number? Oxygen, everyone? -2. It's not -8. Why you don't need to multiply by 4? Because I know the oxidation number for oxygen already, true not? When you know the oxidation number, you don't need to multiply anything. Clear? Okay. So that's why you need to know when you should multiply, when you shouldn't. Okay, copper here is Cu2 plus. Sulfur here, you can do the same method, the same calculation just now. You can calculate yourself. +6. Just do the same calculation. Okay, I don't need to show you the calculation. You can calculate yourself. Sulfur is +6. Oxygen here is -2. Hydrogen here is +1. Oxygen always -2. Yeah. So now you do your apple to apple comparison. Copper 2 plus on the left, copper 2 plus on the right. Any change? No. Oxygen -2 on the left, -2 on the right. Any change? No. Hydrogen +1 on the left, hydrogen +1 on the right. No change. Sulfur +6 on the left, +6 on the right. No change. Oxygen -2 on the left, -2 on the right, no change. So you see, left-hand side to right-hand side, there is no change at all. So when the oxidation number didn't change, do you have oxidation process? No. Do you have reduction process? No. Because the oxidation number didn't increase or decrease at all, ma. Am I right? Didn't change. So there is no oxidation, there is no reduction at all. So is it a redox? No. There is no redox. So no redox. So answer number 1 is out. Is it okay? So now, when answer number 1 is out, be smart. Answer 1 is out. Answer 1 is out. See that? So now you can see answer number 4 confirm correct already. True or not? Answer number 4 confirm correct, ma? So you don't need to do number 4. You only do number 2 or number 3. So let's do number 2. So number 2 is here. Let me copy this equation again. Same thing. Now I want to know this reaction got redox or not. How to know the reaction got redox or not? I can use oxidation number method, right or not? If they never tell us which method I should use, it's always good to use oxidation number method. So let's use oxidation number method, everyone. Okay, oxidation number method. So oxidation number method. Oxidation number for hydrogen is always +1. Oxidation number for chlorine is Cl minus -1. Zinc come alone, so it's element, so it is 0. The zinc here is Zn 2 plus, so the oxidation number +2. The Cl here is Cl minus, oxidation number -1. The hydrogen here come alone, so you are element, so oxidation number 0. I hope everyone know what am I doing. I hope everyone know what am I doing. So now you do your apple to apple comparison. Hydrogen +1, hydrogen 0. +1 to 0, oxidation number decrease. Oxidation number decrease, reduction. Let's do another apple to apple comparison. Chlorine -1, chlorine -1. No change, don't bother lah. No change, don't bother. So zinc 0, zinc +2. 0 to +2. What happened to zinc? Oxidation number go up. Oxidation number go up. Oxidation process. Ladies and gentlemen, we have oxidation, we have reduction. So it is redox. So number 2 is correct. So 2 and 4 is correct. Everyone let me know in the chat box, do you know what am I doing? Do you know what am I doing? Everyone, are you okay with this? Do you understand what am I doing? Okay, this is how we solve a question. Is it hard? No, it's not hard. You just need to do it carefully. You just need to do it step by step, and you will be fine. And this is not exercises from reference book. This is SBP trial exam question. This is how the question can be tested in the real examination. Okay, so give me 2 minutes. Let me finish off these 3 questions, then we are done with today's class. Okay, let me do this. Okay, you see guys, sometimes it can be smart one. You see, what is the oxidation number of chromium in potassium dichromate 6? So this question, you can be smart. You not even need to do calculation, right or not? You see? Dichromate 6, right or not? I told you, when you see a bracket and a Roman number inside, the Roman number actually is the oxidation number we wanted. See that? So can you see I not even need to do calculation, and then I can get answer ready. Get it? Of course, you can use the traditional method, the X method that we learned just now to calculate. Of course you can, but I just teach you a shortcut. Sometimes when you see bracket with the Roman number inside, you not even need to do calculation. You get it? You can curi ayam lah. You can take shortcut. Okay? Next one. What is the oxidation number for X2O3 2 minus the X? So quite easy. X, I don't know. How many X I have? 2. So where to put the 2, everyone? Remember I say, when you do calculation, put the number at the front. Understand? When you do calculation, put a number in front. Add with oxygen is -2. You have 3 oxygen multiplied by 3 equal to the charge, -2. So do your calculation, you get positive 2. All good? So the best answer is A. Okay, this is SPM 2010 past year question. Okay, last question for tonight. Last question for tonight. Now you tell me, guys, what is the oxidation number for oxygen in the oxygen gas? This one no need to do calculation, isn't it? Because the oxygen O2 only got one species, so it's element, right? It's element. So element always 0, isn't it? Element is 0. You not even need to do any calculation. So I hope you guys know how to use the oxidation number method perfectly. It's not very, very hard. Okay? So guys, you have some homework today. You need to, okay? You need to do some homework. Okay? So I will send this exercise together with the notes for today to the WhatsApp group. Okay? So what is the homework? You need to do the questions. You need to do the question that I put star. Those questions that I put star, you need to do it. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 question. 17. Yeah, there are total 17 questions that you need to do. All right. So take your time. 17, 18, 19, 19. So there are total around 19 questions you need to do. It won't take a lot of your time, maybe at most 30 minutes, at most 30 minutes. Go and try to do it. All these are good quality questions, which will really help you on the understanding. So I'll send this exercise together with the notes, okay? And I will also film a video step by step how to do this 19 question, and I'll put it on YouTube, okay? So if anyone, you don't know how to do the 19 the question, you can check the YouTube video to see step by step how to solve it, okay? So this is what I will do, okay? But I really, really hope at least you all try to do it first. At least you all try to put some effort, try to do the question first, okay? Okay, so guys, I think that's all for today. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, so I'll see you guys again in the next lesson.